new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go. Green jack.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That is caught. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Okay, ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw again. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
They'll look to throw again. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. But nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit them.
I got to play my game first. That's why I couldn't get really weird at first. I got to play. Patriots already played.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Shit, I might have to down keep this motherfucker. God damn, hey Patriots, hey, the trade off. I'm keeping this nigga. Fuck that. This nigga is playing. I don't want Matt Jones no more. Fuck him.
Bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let all the commissioners know. I ain't picking my play before you. You gonna have to pick yours. Let me see.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dalton. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Dalton. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Again, it's Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on second down. Dalton, pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Troy Anderson, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every day.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, New Orleans. They were already down 2 scores.
Oh, boy, I'm glad I'm trading this bitch-ass nigga, boy.
And that certainly qualifies a big play.
This nigga down let Olave a fucking rookie fucking burn him.
They don't get something done on this.
Fuck, block the field goal, man.
This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
This is exactly why I'm trading this fuck-ass nigga AJ Terrell. Niggas gonna give up that fucking down catch. Get the fuck out of here.
They got the touchdown. It's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Now a throw right side, taken in here to start this drive. On the move past the 40, down the right sideline. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw here. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Ball Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Dalton sets up play action. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And they work this down inside the 30.
Oh, shit. This game, boy. This is some fucking bullshit, man. This is some bullshit.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. First and 10 for Dalton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Come on, Troy Anderson, man. You got a goddamn tackle. They're going to get traded away.
But still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's down.
This slow ass nigga down ran across that shit.
He's out of bounds.
Get the fuck out of here.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So partner was a drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
It's all
good. They trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
This
Right
couple
now they're
four.
saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from it?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, They should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things?
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
God damn, AJ. I mean,
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carping them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack.
he playing the cover too.
Back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh my God! Come on.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take over here.
Hold on, Bradley Roby, get the fuck out of here.
It's his first touchdown pass. That's one you put in the trophy case.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go after
fucking Bradley Roby.
Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And Dalton to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Damn, man. They owe me that.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there.
Get your ass down, Landry. Fuck wrong with you? Too slow to be trying to return kicks. Better put Olave back there. Shit. Oh, he's just running up the middle. It's just a zone running.
Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago.
Oh, he changed it. He hurt.
So we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Dalton's throw taken in by Landry. And they're able to work this across
This
the
is
field.
motherfucking slow-ass Landry.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Oh, buddy, nigga, sorry as shit.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it
It's
goes
all
for
good.
yardage.
Yeah, and this just
All
looks like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
These motherfucker couldn't even start somebody for getting 2 goddamn points. Fuck out of here,
And
man.
gets the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete. and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. Williams brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be
Come on, put the ball to where he can run under it.
That one, it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This pass is caught by London. Touchdown!
Uh-oh.
Drake London with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Nope.
This is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Oh,
Thomas,
man.
excellent
Come
work
on
there to
now.
get in on the touchdown run.
Come
and the
the
Saints
fuck
get a
on.
late score here in the final minute of the first half. This time, the extra
God
point
damn,
up and good.
boy.
And this is back to an 8-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively.
Give me that.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Said, take the
Bleep,
knee,
bleep,
let's
bleep.
get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating Gaunt and getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like bat.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. For this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if
not this time, boy.
This one's
not this time, boy.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team is.
I did that by myself. I really got him. Not the computer. I did that.
Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap.
Why did y'all ain't never seen that before?
Good to him right there. His first.
Y'all ain't never seen that before. Why did right here? They're gonna be a pick or a sack. I told you.
And now here's another interception.
Woo!
Picked up by Richie.
Woohoo!
Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball-hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
Damn!
And I think about it awfully hard.
Come on, man. You got to get past that boy, man.
See what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyrell Williams, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff says, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the fact.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. They're still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run.
Is that a linebacker on him? Hold on, I know that ain't no linebacker on him.
Second and 1. And this is caught by Williams.
I know that ain't no linebacker on him.
This one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
He pressing?
First and 10, it's Patterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
He playing his own.
They'll go again with Patterson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard.
Damn, Patterson, what the fuck is you doing?
Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready?
Open man, there is Patterson.
Good touchdown, boy.
Cordero Patterson from 3 yards out. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I don't know what the fuck they saying. I'm shouting it with them, though.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail.
Oh, my God. I should have picked that bitch off. I had a fucking feeling.
7 past the 30 to the 32.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially.
I had a feeling.
A little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing, Dalton. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Dalton now to pass. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 45.
Bruh, get the fuck out of here.
Saints. Chris Olave.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Saints get
That ain't his first touchdown. He burnt the nigga earlier.
into this 4th quarter deficit.
Madden broken, bro. This shit is broken.
As they make the score.
This shit can't even remember if a motherfucker got a touchdown or not.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
He playing cover 2 or he playing
comfortable and confident here with this
man to man
here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's gonna
fuck off me, boy. Goddamn cow pitch, man.
It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Ritter's pass completes to Pitts. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it.
You don't worry about your opponent.
Oh, he got me. He got me. Good shit, bro. Good shit. I threw it a little too early.
Just shy of the 30. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down. Dalton up, play action. They'll get this out to Kamara.
Boy, good tackle, boy. That boy's showing out there, man.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Alvin Kamara wheeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And again, Andy Dalton to throw.
That bullshit out of here. Time down, AJ down, Terrell did some shit. Damn.
Understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
93, 52, 93, 44.
They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
I had to go for them, boy.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh my God, bro! What in the fuck is he doing?
Attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this
good defense, man.
A long time ago.
Good defense.
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Here's Bradley Pena now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going.
And now here's another interception. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. They're in some hot water.
I say I got 2 sacks when I got 3 sacks.
Second and 21. Now back to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by the line.
I know that was a bad throw. I was just trying to force it.
And the Saints are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. It's do or die for Dalton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Doop, dee, doop, doop, dee, 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 doop.